Hey everybody, it's Rose Thorn. So this is the other live stream that Chantal did today. It's called Coffee with the Beezers. The react I just posted, that was the one that came after this one. And I saved this particular broadcast for last just because Chantal is playing music throughout the broadcast, and I wanted to be careful and not get struck by YouTube. So I wanted to save it till later to do. So I did the other one first, knocked it out. In that live stream, just to catch everybody up, Chantal left Natter's house. She did not go home. She was sitting on the side of the road, somewhere in the middle of nowhere, talking to everybody. And here's what's interesting. Natter just went live. So speculation, it would seem that Chantal was with Natter and maybe they had a talk and he told her to get lost for about an hour or so he could do a broadcast without her there. Or maybe they had a discussion about first her doing a broadcast and then after she was done, he would do one. That's just the way it looks. I thought he would want to get rid of Chantal just to have some private time, but I think maybe they had a discussion and okay, Chantal, you do your live stream first, and then I'll do mine after, because that's what's going on right now. He's live. But I'm not going to look at the live. I really don't care. I'm just going to go ahead and cover this particular live stream that she did and give my thoughts on it. So let's get to, shall we?
Plain cheeseburgers!
Now, okay, right off the bat, anybody who watched my reacts to Chantal being with Natter, did y'all notice that while she was with Natter, she wasn't doing all that annoying shrieking, yelling and screaming like she normally does? She was talking in a really soft, almost seductive baby voice, and she did not dare raise her voice in front of him. But whenever he's not around, she goes right back to being extremely obnoxious and loud. Ugh! Stop it, Chantal. You're hurting my ears. Don't yell like that.
No, I slept okay actually. So, yeah, right.
I also want to point just something kind of random out. I'm noticing lately that Chantal seems to have this obsession with wearing jackets and coats and turtlenecks and all that, and she's always using them to cover her chin. You guys notice that too? That lately she's all about that life of covering up her chin, like we don't know it's there. She's always using a turtleneck or something about her shirt to cover up her chin, or like right in this live stream, she's wearing that jacket and she's got that jacket pulled all the way up to her chin. Maybe Natter said something to her. I don't know why she's so self-aware of her chin. We know it's there, Chantal. There's really no hiding it. But that just seems to be an obsession of hers lately. So I just want to point that out.
The hair needs a stream of its own. Where's Ronald when you need him? Hi, Faith. Yes, Beezer. Hi, Karen. Oh, guys. I didn't. Oh my god, last night was wild. I don't even. What the hell happened? Thank God for Lemon Z. Holy shit.
I'll tell you what happened. You went over there, stocked up on food and drugs. You fed him, or rather, he fed you. You guys smoked out. Maybe you were expecting something to happen. And he got his food, he's got his drugs, and then he went to sleep. That's what happened. You basically used him for content, and he allowed it because he was getting something out of it. And once he got what he wanted, he basically went to bed. So no cuddle time, no love time for you, Chantal. You basically just spent hundreds of dollars for pretty much nothing.
I don't even know. What the hell? What was going on? Boston. I have roadkill on my head. I know. Even worse. Don't insult roadkill like that.
Yeah, the React that I did, it was pretty awful. She literally went over to Natter's house, and you could tell she had not taken a shower, or if she did not wash her hair. And Chantal and I, we have the same hair type. I've got baby fine, thin hair. And when you have a hair type like that, it's very easy for your hair to look dirty and greasy. Her hair, I could just easily tell that wasn't like 1 or 2 days worth of not washing. That was like several days. It was so stiff, it literally would not move. It was just horrible. So she went over to Natter's house with her hair looking and smelling like that. Ugh.
Yes, I just picked it up. He seems like he's good for.
Please don't sing. Look, listen, Chantal, listen. I know after this live stream that you did, you talked about writing a song and everything, but please do the world a favor. Don't write a song, and if you do, don't sing it. Let somebody else sing it. Save the world from hearing you sing.
You.
No, 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 and no, don't sing.
What are you gonna do?
What do you do every day? Nothing.
I got called out. Oh yeah, a Chilean gypsy gonna throw down. Forget. They threw the back for it though.
Yeah, everybody was liking that part of the lives. Most of the lives she did with Nana were garbage, but that was the more enjoyable parts. When they actually invited people to contact Natter and tell him all of the lies that she's been telling about him, and him reading out the lies and then confronting her about them, and she just looked uncomfortable. Yeah, that was a good moment. That was a real good moment. she she just looked really squeamish, like a little kid being called to the principal's office, having done something wrong and getting caught. That was a nice moment.
I don't have anyone blocked. I don't think. Best sleep with shattered edibles. Oh my god. Yeah, I bet Sandy and Ange. Oh my goodness. I put on the Dainty Queen voice. I don't know why my voice was like that yesterday.
Because you were around Natter, and you wouldn't dare be loud and obnoxious around him because he would give you the look and make you feel about 2 inches tall. So you save the loud, obnoxious voice for when you're not around him.
I really don't. It was like higher than usual. I swear I couldn't change it. Do you have more cranberry? Chantal's abandoned McDonald's order. The big pearly voice is back. What's wrong with me? You guys make me feel like I'm crazy.
Well, if the shoe fits.
Big burly. I'm big and burly today. Well, I mean, we all have different sides, right? We're very multifaceted creatures. And I heard the fruit flies at the luxury villa are partying it up and they're multiplying like crazy and about to be big beats. You going to do something about that, Chantal? Do some cleaning? Oh, God. Yes. Okay, because there was a bag of melted carrots. I forgot about a bag of carrots. This is why I keep my vegetables in the fridge to rot. Because if you keep them out of the fridge to rot, they're going to leak. So Pete's messaged me.
Oh, wait. Stop. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm sorry. I've bought carrots before. And I've had a few moments when I left the carrots in my refrigerator a little bit too long. And the carrots that I've ever had did when they were left a little bit too long was they got a little bit soft and rubbery, then you got to throw them away or use them for something. But to actually have carrots that liquefy, how does that even happen? They're vegetables. Vegetables don't liquefy. What is going on at your house, Chantal? I just can't wrap my head around that. Liquefied carrots. Ew. Disgusting. Nasty. She's over there saying, "Oh, I normally leave my vegetables in the fridge to rot." You're not supposed to put vegetables in the fridge to rot at all. That's disgusting. Didn't you just have an instance where you did a live stream, you had to clean out your fridge because it was so putrid in there. It was making your whole house smell. That's how bad the rot was. Oh, woman, you're killing me over here.
Me the other day, he's like, I threw out the bag of melted carrots. And I just like,
The fact that there was a bag of melted carrots in her house is one thing. The fact that they are not just one person living in the house, but two, and they both have a set of hands. And if you are someone living in a house and you see something like that out, why can't one of those people put it in the garbage? Why is it always left up to one person to clean up the garbage? Chantal is a slob, no question. But Pete lives in that house too. If you were someone living in a house and you happen to go in the kitchen and you saw some garbage or rotted food, wouldn't you throw it away? Why leave it out like that until it gets like that? There's just no excuse.
why is this a text message? What the fuck? So, oh my god. I don't know if it's the older I get, I'm starting to feel more and more embarrassed by my actions.
We couldn't tell.
It is disgusting. So, but they're gone. And I don't know, Audrey. I don't even like carrots. I think I needed them for like one recipe. Okay, I do like carrots, but not really. You ever have food that you like but you don't like? Like I know that like
Let me guess why you got the carrots in the first place. Either A, you bought them for Natter to take them to his house, or B, you bought them for Natter to make a meal when he came over. That would seem to make sense to me, and that's why you bought them and they never got ate. Because I've never seen you eat vegetables. Never. Anything healthy, it's like garlic to a vampire. You want nothing to do with it. Fast food, you'll do that all day long, but anything remotely healthy with actual nutrition, it's like kryptonite to you. You want nothing to do with it ever. So it has to be something with Natter. That's why the vegetables were there.
okay, for example, like Nader doesn't understand this. Like 1 minute you like something, 1 minute you don't. Like and I'm like, yeah, because I can't explain it to people, but I don't know, like some like there's certain foods I like but I don't. I don't know how to, that's exactly how it is. The whole night was cringe.
It was absolute cringe. I felt embarrassed for you, Chantal. Watching the two of you, I honestly just wanted to walk in the room and grab a hold of your arm and pull you out of there. I was that embarrassed for you. Watching you two together, there was absolutely no, and I mean no, chemistry. If there was anything between you, I couldn't tell. The way that he was behaving towards you, you were all about trying to get his attention and looking towards him and trying to find any reason to get close to him. I saw you like leaning over his shoulder trying to get close to him, and then that part where you were asking him to scratch your back because you were so desperate to have him touch you. And then he looked at you when you said to him, "Can you scratch my back?" And he looked at you and said, "Which one?" If I were a female and a guy said that to me, I'd be walking out the door. But he said that to you and you stayed. You stayed. He clearly did not want you there. He wanted you gone. He was tired of you putting the camera in his face, and you just either were blind to it all or you just didn't want to acknowledge it and just keep going because you just wanted what you wanted. But yeah, the whole night was just god awful, awkward cringe from start to finish. Start to finish.
Am I blocking any Beezers? You hate Bella? Really, Monica? Wow. Uh, I'm tired. Plain cheeseburgers. I guess just to the fart guy was funny. Hey y'all, I need some camel farts.
Not Chantal making fun of people's accents. When she's over there, she can't even talk right. Don't make fun of us Southern people, Chantal. We got more sense than you.
Last night was garbage. Yeah. Look at my hair. Can't live life like this. Let's make it look nicer a bit. There we go. Do I look like a girl again?
No.
Maybe I put a. Let me see here. There we go. It wasn't very fun.
So Brooke A says Natter showed every body language sign that he wanted you to leave. He looked so annoyed. You don't like drinking. If you drink near him, it'll add to the addiction pile. Yeah, like anybody watching that stream, even for 5 minutes. Chantal, if you watch the body language, and I showed that in my one React video, if you look closely, the entire time she's facing towards him, like looking at him, wanting his attention, and he literally had his back to her. He was facing away from her and looking at his phone. That's a silent sign that that person is not wanting to engage with you. They're off in their own world and they want to be left alone.
I look like evil Kermit. I look. Well, that's okay. If I look homeless, I don't mind. What's going on here? Who's this? Somebody just walked. Somebody's walking in between the cars with 5 bags of Mary Brown's chicken. Oh, I could go for a Big Mary. Ooh, yeah, Big Mary. Who wants a Big Mary? What time is it? Yes, I'm supposed to be home. I'm having a coffee. Give me a break. Someone said you look like.
Yeah, she's supposed to be home. She went out for a coffee and then she went right back over to Natter's. And then she did the live, which I just covered, where she left Natter's, got on the side of the road. Actually, she stopped for a fast food soda someplace. It was dark. I couldn't tell where she went. But she went and got a soda. And then she sat on the side of the road somewhere doing her live stream. And as soon as she was done, Natter went live. So even now, she's not going home. She's going back over there to annoy him some more. She should be going home to take care of her house, to clean, take care of her pets. I'm sure they would love to see her there, but she couldn't be bothered.
An investigator yesterday. What? An investigator? Really? I'm popping in and out. I'm making chili and watching football. Ronald, I look like you today. Willie Rot. Big Mary's chicken. Lower your voice. I can't hear my TV. Jamie Carpenter. Whatever.
Something sad but true. One day I had YouTube on and I just happened to have a Chantal video on. And I had to walk downstairs to the mailbox because I live in an apartment complex and I live in a second-story apartment. And I walked downstairs to get the mail and I still had her video on. And even from the mailbox, I could hear Chantal's big mouth. That's how loud, obnoxious she is.
So, yeah, I want to get offline already. The eye rolling lies. I didn't lie about anything. I just said I didn't want to talk about anything. You guys were all um, saying, like, bringing up shit I didn't want to talk about.
Yeah, you didn't want to talk about some of the things you said about Natter because you will be called on the carpet for all those lies. And so that's your way of getting out of having a confrontation with him, saying, I don't want to talk about it. That's your default. When confronted with things that you know you lied, you either say, well, I'm allowed to change my mind, so therefore I didn't lie, or I don't want to talk about it.
It's all in the past. You've seen my live stream. Send him the clips. I don't care. I did talk a lot of shit about him. I'm not denying that. A lot. And I absolutely didn't lie about one single thing I ever said.
Uh, what? What? What was that? You never lied? Chantal, all you do is lie. You don't tell the truth at all. You lie about everything. What do you mean you never lie? Who are you talking to?
So, not one. Does that make it awkward being together and knowing that all the shit I talked about him? Yeah, does make it very awkward. Yep.
Because you're always afraid of getting caught. Whenever you talk about him, you make sure he's not in the room, or you're taking a drive or something, and then you talk all kinds of smack, and you're always afraid that you're going to get called out on your lies. And that's exactly what happened in that live. You were getting called all the way out, and you just kept denying, denying, denying. But the thing is, Chantal, if you don't want moments like that where you get called out, here's a simple solution: shut your mouth. Don't talk about Natter. Don't tell stories about Natter. As a matter of fact, anything you don't want anybody to talk to you about, just don't talk about it. People only talk about and mention things that you bring onto your live streams. You constantly do this. You set things up to where you put something on your stream, it becomes a topic of interest. And then when people start talking about that topic of interest because you introduced it, then you get angry and aggravated. If you brought other stuff on your channel to talk about, people would talk about it. And then the other stuff might go away a little bit. But you constantly keep the same things in the forefront all the time. And you never stop talking about certain things. You never stop mentioning it. And because you do, everybody else does. It's a system that just, it doesn't make sense. You set things in motion, you gaslight people, and then you get mad because they call you out on it.
His audience sucks. Yeah, it does. Well, it's all my haters.
What? His audience sucks? Do you realize that the people that are part of his audience are basically your viewers? So basically, you're saying your viewers suck too.
Like, um, uh, I hate when people, yeah, it does. Beezer Beauty. I'm at Starbucks. Mandy, I'm guessing because these are things that he said to me in confidence and he doesn't want me to say to people like on live stream. He doesn't want me to talk about like our personal stuff or like didn't want me to talk about our personal stuff on live stream. So get out of the car. So Yeah, Faith. Ugh, smells like garlic.
I'm just going to throw something out there for the VIBs. I see some of them in her chat right now, just trying to throw out some helpful life advice, like this person, Yams and Hams. This person saying, just a suggestion, but maybe you should avoid going live together for a while or be a little bit more open when you get back together and let people know first. People get into her chat and they give her life advice. Little helpful tip for all the VIBs. Listen, some of you may not be complete jerks, encouraging her to eat, encouraging that bad toxic behavior of hers, encouraging her to eat when she's already full. But anybody over there that's got even half a heart that you honestly think that anything you say is going to make a difference, I got news for you. It won't. She's been on YouTube for years, and there's been countless thousands of people that they've given her advice about all kinds of things, and she has yet to follow even one person's advice. Chantal's going to do what she wants to do. She's not going to stay away from Natter. She's going to live stream with him when she wants to. She's going to keep going back over there and partying with him. So if you're aggravated with the things she's doing, just understand that this is something that's going to keep going. It's never going to stop. She's never going to change. She's on YouTube and she's making money with her bad behavior. And that's just how it's going to be. So anything helpful you might have to say is going to go in one ear and out the other because there's no brain in between.
Yeah. Yeah, Yams. Uh, yeah, sure. Hi, Charlotte, sometimes! The fried pita looked bomb. It was so good. I kept pigging out. Hi, Kels. That's what lemon Z does. It makes you pig out. Like, and then I changed my mind.
Yeah, speaking of her eating with Natter last night, something I found almost comical. The last part of the live where she did like that extra live where she's gonna bees a little bit more. So she and Natter are in his bedroom. Okay, they're winding down. They're smoking out a little bit, and it's 3:30 in the morning, and they're still eating. And what are they eating before bed? Shrimp. And we know that Chantal doesn't brush her teeth. So can you just imagine? It's right before bedtime, and you're gonna sleep next to somebody, and you're eating this spicy whatever shrimp dish, sleeping next to somebody with their breath stinking like that. Not exactly the sexiest thing ever. Not exactly the best idea before bedtime if you want some sexy time with somebody.
Oh, frig! I don't know. What am I going to get here today? Should we just take off right now and go to another country? He was so big.
Oh, this is the super chat I was waiting for. So Bella Jew says, someone said he said in Arabic on a stream that he would never marry you and you're just friends. Get a grip, you're only around when it benefits him. So I guess somebody translated some of the things he was saying in his native tongue. Watch Chantal's face.
Baked. Yeah. Bella Jew. Someone said in Arabic on a stream that he would never marry you and you're just friends.
I know she's got glasses on, but look at her face. A moment of silence. Yeah, that was a little bit hard to swallow, right, Chantal? But you know what? It's true.
I don't know. Bella Jews. Ugh. I need a drink. We had those shrimp were good. Oh, ate too much. Hi, Raquel. The phone calls were gold. Those were funny. That's why we were answering it because, like he asked me if I'm lying and I whatever, don't care. That's pretty much what happens too.
Let me go off for a minute. I was watching that live, and there were so many people that were calling Natter's Facebook, and you could hear the calls coming in one right after the other on his phone. And I was on my end watching, going, are you freaking kidding me? What do these people think they're doing? Calling his phone like that in the middle of a live. I asked around because I wasn't sure if that was a form of cow tipping, and apparently it is. When you're somebody and you are deliberately inserting yourself into the story. And a lot of people, it's so sick and perverted that people are so thirsty for attention that they were sitting there calling his phone, just so desperate for like 2 seconds of fame. I was just getting so heated over that. How people were so desperate, so incredibly desperate to be part of that live, to get some attention. They were calling his phone. What the fuck is wrong with those people that they're calling his phone like that? And it's so stupid. They were calling his phone through his Facebook, which means they were probably using their Facebook profiles to do it. I hope that those people that were making those phone calls, they realize that that means Chantal and Natter now have access to their accounts and know their names. And I really do hope that those people understand that that opens them and anyone that they care about who might be connected to their accounts up for doxing. If Chantal and Natter wanted to dox them, they got access to them. They know who they are. They know where the profiles are because they contacted them. Stupidest thing ever. If you're someone watching Chantal or Natter, if that's your thing, stop cow tipping. Don't call his stupid phone. If you want attention, get it some other way. Cut it out. It's not funny. You're basically being used for content. They were both being lazy and not even trying to make content. They were relying on people to make the phone calls. God.
See, when I'm with him, I don't know, like people will call and just hang up, or I don't know, like fart. Speaker of said no marriage until family is basically a karma going. What Beezer called in last night? Lambo number called. People were pretending to be Lambo and like saying somebody freaking called in and said racial slurs and everything. Where's my lemon Z? I need to go get lemon Z. So we need to go get.
So 2 days ago, Chantal got a bunch of green, and she said that it was 2 days worth, and she's already out. She bought 2 days worth of green. I don't know how much that cost her, not my business. But she bought a whole supply of it, and it's already gone. Supply that probably would have lasted somebody else probably about a month or so, and she went through it in 2 days.
Get a pack of lemon Z. I don't want to do anything today.
When do you ever? Next.
No, I'm not in a relationship. Like, I'm not, really. How much money do you spend
Natter's in a relationship with your bank account.
in a month? Food? My gypsy lady was getting.
Chantal, you're in your car. You've got your seatbelt on. Why aren't you driving? Where are you? Why are you just sitting still and talking to people? Go somewhere and do something. Actually create some content.
She's in love with Natter or something. I know, she's insane. I blocked her on my channel like 3 fucking years ago. She took, I swear she's not stable and like, so. Anyways. Darth Vader. Earth Cater called in. That's right. My good friendship. I don't know. Hi, Gail. Order your drink using the tree lady voice. Uh, today, at some point. Here we go. Hmm. Yummy, Lucky Lola. Did you enjoy it? Hi, stylish Irish Trish. Don't motivate one another. You enable one another. I know. I know that for what? Oh, hi, Nisi. On November 6th, Chantal left the door open to the villa and hoped we would run away, but we both stayed. We are in this together for the long haul. BBJ. BBJ, how is the lockma on the floor?
Oh God, I'm dead. Somebody just sent a super chat. I can't say the person's name because the first part is a dirty word. So I'll just say blank Cooper. He says, here's $5 for either a hit or a hairbrush. Your move, Chins. Well, I don't think a hairbrush would be able to get through that hair right now. So we know where the money's going to go.
I'll supervise. Yeah, I should go clean up and everything. Here's $5 for either a hit or a hairbrush. Your move, Chins. Hey! Excuse me. Screw you!
It took her a minute to get it. Delayed reaction, but it was funny.
Weed baby, yeah. Oh, really blah. Like I feel like Cheech and Chong, basically. Right.
You're not even half that cool. So don't compare yourself to Cheech and Chong.
And
Earache my eye. Anybody that's watched the movie will know that reference.
I think this is pretty much going to be my life. A stoner. I'm joking. Ah,
I find that offensive. I'm not even a 420 smoker, and I find that offensive because there are lots of people, I'm sure, that smoke and they're still productive and they're still clean and they still get stuff done. The 420 community does not claim you, Chantal. You're making the whole 420 thing look bad, and there are lots of people that smoke and they're productive, but you're not. You're using the 420 thing as an excuse to be lazy and dirty.
you just have trouble coping with things.
You have trouble coping with everything.
What song do I have on here, anyways? Oh yeah.
Nope, we're not doing that. We're getting past that part. I am not going to get demonetized because of her foolishness. We're going to move on. No. Move on. No.
Damn it! I need to blow my nose. I'll use this old napkin.
Ew. No, we're getting past that part too. Moving on.
I'm not like this really around guys when I date them. You think I'm really like this?
Yes.
You think I'd go there? Well, okay, yes.
Yeah. See, there you go. There it is. You went over to his house with dirty, stinky hair. Couldn't be bothered to wash it before you went. You didn't bother to bring a change of clothes and underwear and take a shower. Yeah, that's you dating guys. That's what you do.
It's like after I get to know you, then
Oh, so that's it. So while you're in the beginning stages, you'll take a shower and wear fresh clothes, but once she starts dating you, then she'll become a slob. Got it.
the gross come down. But at first, no, I trick you. It's like a fly. After him hard after that. Like I was like, hey, let's meet up. Remember how like I liked him a lot and stuff? And I think what he does is like maybe just keeps my number around for when things don't work out with whoever else he's seeing, or I don't
Is
know.
she talking about Nick? Who is this person, Nick? We've never seen him. He's never made an appearance. She's always bringing up this Nick character. Nick is the perfect guy. You want to know why? Because he doesn't exist except for in her head.
Flirty Hershey, I liked so much yesterday in front of Matter from the fake baby voice to not trigger his anger. Now you can see you change your mind. Actually, Flirty Hershey, yeah, it was awkward. I mean, I don't want to talk about drama.
Nah, you don't want to talk about drama. You don't want to talk about all the lies you told and him to get mad because you would have to face the music right there in front of him. So the way you avoid that is to say, I don't want to talk about it. That's your way of avoiding his anger and a fight.
Um, I don't want to talk about our drama. It's just really
Oh, you'll talk about it when he's not around, though, just not to his face. That's how much of a coward you are. You'll say things behind people's backs, but when it comes to facing them, you ain't got the balls, sis.
not something good to talk about together, I guess, online right now, you know? So, what? Yesterday afternoon, you said Nick. I said that yesterday afternoon. Last night in front of Matter, you said Nick never messaged you yesterday. I'm gonna look at your phone. So Nick didn't message me yesterday afternoon. He messaged me, but it wasn't yesterday afternoon. It was like
And why would this person, Nick, if he does exist, why would he message you? You've been wrapped around Natter for the longest. Why would he message you? As I recall, this guy, Nick, he blocked you. He actually blocked you and you stalked him. If this guy even does exist, you talked about him. We never saw him, never saw a hair of the guy, probably never will because he doesn't exist, but he's only been a talking point every now and again. You've been wrapped around Natter for a while, so like why would he message you just completely out of the blue? Because you're such a catch? Yeah, right.
the day before or the day before that. I don't know. It was like recently, but it wasn't like yesterday. I don't think. I don't remember. Hi, Barnaby's. Heather McCarthy. Um, and he just said like, "Hi, how are you? Will be nice to see you." And I think he meant like it would be nice to see you because
Her talking about Nick on camera, this is not so much for her viewers or her VIBs. This is her really talking to Natter. That's what this is. Whenever she brings up BB or Nick or somebody else, this is her just basically poking at Natter and getting under his skin and trying to make him sweat a little bit. She tries to play the part of the femme fatale of, I've got all kinds of guys chasing me. So you better hold on to me because there are other guys in the picture. I might have their number. They might be calling me. You might be losing me. This is her trying to manipulate him to be in a relationship with her. That's what this is.
he's very French, but um, but yeah, he did message me recently, is what I meant. So no, I don't think he messaged me. It wasn't yesterday. It wasn't yesterday. Go get pizza and clean.
She's over there trying to keep her lies straight. Look at her. Look at her. Trying to keep her lies straight. She's trying to think real back. Okay, where was I yesterday? Oh, I got to fix it to where the lie actually fits. I can't say that he called me yesterday because I was a natter. So what day can I say that I can say the lie and make it believable? She tells so many lies, she has to keep track of them. She can't keep track of them because she tells too many of them.
No, Che, I'm not. Very French. No. Rip Nashi. I really miss Nashies. I'm so easy to read. I don't know. We get upset about it, so what is lemon seed? It is sativa. Yeah, I never lied about anything I ever said online. And
I want somebody out there that knows how to do some really great editing because my editing skills are still amateur. Somebody please put together a video of all her comprised lies. Just find every lie from every live stream and just put it into one live stream. I would love to see it.
Lindsay.
Although that would be a long video because she's told a lot of lies, hasn't she?
Hey Chantal, did you ever cook the duck? No, it's still there. Ready, set, me, bees, Lindsay. In regards to anything
every time she does one of those things where she's shrieking, I wish there would be a trigger warning so I could just turn down the volume. So if she's loud, guys, I'm sorry, but there really is no warning to turn down the volume when she does that.
Shared about you online, I've shared online about things that have happened to me or whatever, they've all been true. So
wrong.
That's it. Oh, Charlotte, but I don't know what to say. It's just so messy right now. You feel like you need to do something else before going home. Ignore your feelings at all costs. Oh.
Everybody's still talking about Jamaica like it's actually going to happen. Jamaica is not going to happen. Okay, that was just a deflection point for Chantal. Notice that every time Chantal starts to get in trouble with her viewers, people start to give her crap, people give her too much heat, she always finds a deflection point. Anyone can go back to her channel, go back through all of her content, and you'll notice that every single time she gets in trouble with her viewers and they start giving her too much heat, she always does something to turn the heat around, or at least to turn it down a bit. Like every time she gets in trouble, in the past, it was her going to the hospital. Oh, I'm sick. I got to go to the hospital. Something's wrong with me. How many hospital visits did she do when she got in trouble? She always finds a way to get out of trouble or to turn the topic to something else. So the hospital visits, talking about the weekend concert, talking about going to Jamaica, talking about moving in with Natter in a cabin. All of that stuff is deflection, all of it. And like I mentioned in another React video, this whole thing with Jamaica, let's just say for just a half a minute that there was a shred of truth in it. Notice that her going to Jamaica is not going to happen until May. You know what that means? It's so far away, she doesn't have to commit to it right now or soon. It's months and months away. Do we see Chantal preparing for that trip in any way? Is she taking the cat to the vet to get them checked out? Is she saving her money? Is she cleaning her house and getting all packed up? No, nothing. Absolutely nothing. She is as slobby and dirty as she ever was. She's not going to Jamaica. She said all of that to get under Natter's skin. It's all it was. Just her finding a talking point to get people to stop talking negative about her and Natter. and to have something else to talk about on her channel besides food, natter, the cats, drugs. She needed something new. She's exhausted the whole list of things she could bring on her channel to shock people. So she ran out of ideas. So now she's got to find imaginary things to bring onto her channel to talk about.
No one ever is, but you have to sometimes. It will, Abby. Even if that means I have to do it at 2 a.m., I'll do it. There's not that much to do. Like, it's not that bad. It'll literally take me like 2.
Just the other day, Pete showed us the house. There was garbage everywhere. There were boxes everywhere. What do you mean it won't take that much time to do? Even a normal dirty house takes about an hour to clean, and your house is way beyond that. So what do you mean, Chantal?
Do 3 hours. You are not.
Okay, so she said it'll take 3 hours to clean the house, right? She just said that. Chantal gets out of breath just taking a 10-minute walk. How is she going to do 2 or 3 hours of housework by herself? Yeah, time to hire some maids.
The worst is my bedroom. I just have to do all my laundry and stuff like that. Go to Hawaii instead. Human. It was rough. Kiki Lopez. I love how you lost people for.
Can somebody explain something to me? Because I'm really curious. What is it with people that they don't like the person that they're watching? Like say Chantal. They don't like her. And they got something negative to say. And they send a super chat. So you want to be negative to someone like Chantal, but you're sending a super chat, you're giving her money. What you're doing by doing that is you are reinforcing her negative bad behavior. Because the message that you're sending when you do that is go ahead, irritate us, go ahead, irritate me. And even though you're not giving us quality content, even though you're not doing edited videos like you should, providing real entertainment, even if I don't like you, I'm going to give you money. So you know what that says to Chantal? I'm going to keep doing it because you keep giving me money. I don't understand the whole I don't like you, but here's my money thing. Somebody please explain that to me.
What am I lying about? I'm not lying to you about anything. No. His version of your fun together is basically the opposite. Well, I didn't lie about that. And quit.
See, there's more people. They keep sending super chats. Look, they're sending. God, I don't get it. It's so weird. These people don't like her or they got a problem with her, and yet they give her money. What is this? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would think it would make more sense to give money to somebody that you like what they're saying, you like what they're doing, and you give the money because you appreciate them, not because they irritate you. Just that's like walking up to somebody you hate and saying, "I hate you. Now here's $5." I don't get that.
Frankly, I don't know what to do about that. Talk crap about his mom and everything. And then when they would bring up stuff that I said, like Chilean Gypsy didn't say the whole truth. Like she said, like, what did she say?
Well, that's debatable. You're saying she didn't say the whole truth. Do you ever say the whole truth? Do you ever say the truth about anything? You're always lying. Chilean Gypsy really got under your skin, didn't she? Good job. Good job, Gypsy. Good job, ma'am. Saw you in DC Media Girls chat. You were getting the praise you deserve. You really got some, you've got rented space in Natter's head and Chantal's head because she can't stop talking about you. I think that's funny. Good job. But I just find it so ironic that the biggest liar on YouTube, the biggest manipulator on YouTube that gives made up drama to people talking about, oh, like she didn't say the whole truth. And she never tells the truth. Chantal never tells the truth. She's a big old liar.
I don't remember. What did she accuse me of again?
Oh, so you're calling her a liar, saying that she didn't tell the whole truth, and yet you don't remember what she said. What did she say to me? What are you asking other people for? If somebody lied on you, you would remember what they said and what they lied about. Why are you asking other people? You're the one who brought it up. You're the one making the accusation that somebody lied. So if you make the accusation, the burden of proof is on you to prove they lied.
I don't remember. Hi, Melissa Kisses. So, um, so everything I've said happened. Come on here. Anything? So there.
Okay, here's a comment that somebody put in the chat. Someone with the name No Good says, no, you destroyed your credibility. You've been saying one thing and doing another for years. I'm sorry, for tears, not years. I'm sorry. They said, doing another for tears. Your words lost meaning a long time ago. Here's the thing, Chantal doesn't care about her credibility. She doesn't care about anything except for her paycheck. And the fact that she's got a channel and she's making money off these lies and drama, that's all she cares about. As long as she's getting her paycheck, then she can buy whatever she wants, including Natter. So anything else besides the money in the YouTube channel, she could give two craps about. Credibility, we don't know her and don't care to know her, don't have to know her because she's getting a paycheck. She's the most awful person in the world. Awful. Doesn't care about anybody. Can't be bothered to care. But she's making a paycheck on YouTube, so her world is fine. Reputation, credibility, don't even enter into the picture.
Oh my god. Give me a minute. Okay. I blocked him on WhatsApp and unblocked him. So he's a real person. A few months stuff for you drive cargo. Yeah. The mess it is. That's all.
Okay, guys, so there's like another 4 or 5 minutes left in the stream. I think we've seen enough, don't you think? I think so. I mean, an hour of Chantal is plenty. So I'm going to cut it off here. Hope you guys have enjoyed this react video. And if you have, if you would like to like and subscribe and leave a comment, I sure would appreciate that. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great Sunday evening. Please enjoy yourselves and take care of yourselves, and have a good one. Bye-bye.